Hey, what's up, guys? All right, I am back for the second race, but the first race of the season over the hump and out here in Orange County. And I'm pretty excited. I was getting kind of nervous. I was super thirsty. I didn't even want to get a drink real quick, even though I had about 3/4 of water left. So here we go. Anyways, yeah, this is pretty fun. I felt good. Some of you may have known I crashed. Oh, wait. Check this out. I'm over here struggling to start my Strava. People are probably like, what is this guy doing? Is he trying to get on social media? I'm like, no, I'm trying to get on Strava. Because if it don't happen on Strava, it didn't happen. So it took me a couple of 20, 30 seconds. And everyone in my class passed me up. I was like, that's all right. I'm just going to have to make up the time because I am not going to let Strava mess me up this time because it's messed me up a couple times. But anyways, back to the race. So yeah, much of you know, I crashed in late January. I was out for a couple months of not really doing anything. And so I've just been trying to get my legs strong, trying to work on my breathing.
Are we there yet?
I'm trying to work on my nutrition. Haha, wink, wink. Yeah, that's going up these hills. Right now I'm jamming. I'm flying. I'm loving it. This is my territory right here. Anything downhill, anything level, I'm good with. Anything tailwind, I'm good with. But as soon as you start cranking me up one of these little uphills, and one of the guys in my class, he was saying this first hill is so deceiving. It doesn't really look that steep, but I don't know if it's the landscape or whatever, but it's actually really steeper than it actually looks. So I don't know, maybe it does look kind of steep on the GoPro. But this one kind of shreds your legs even in the very beginning. And I'm like, man, I'm already feeling gassing out because at the top of this hill there is a downhill, which I'm like always happy because I get myself a rest a little bit. And I'm trying out these new tires. I got them, and they're XCH. So some of this course, yeah, some of it's hard pack, but a lot of it you're gonna see is very sandy. It's very powdery, and it's sketchy. I almost fell probably 2 or 3 times in this whole race. So maybe that's just me. Maybe I just don't know how to lean when I'm turning, which I do admit I don't know how to lean when I'm turning. And that's why I just put my foot down so I do not crash. So, because I've seen these other guys, these elite pros or whatever, they're just flying by taking these corners. I'm like, how? But then again, they probably have, the appropriate tires and obviously years and years and years of training and, just outright skill. But, all right, so here we go. Here comes this downhill right here. This is pretty fun. I looked at my Strava. It says the max speed was about 36 miles an hour, 34, 35, 36, one or the other. It's pretty fun. Towards the bottom though, it gets kind of sketchy once you're gonna see me. I don't know if you see it on the GoPro. It gets kind of squirmy. Here I go. I'm getting kind of arrow. Trying to get arrow, boys. Here we go. Right here. It gets kind of. Obviously you can't tell on the camera, but it's like loose. You're like floating. I'm like, I don't want to be floating. I want to have control, and I did not have control. So anyways, I almost fell off the track right there. So I'm kind of happy that I'm flying up this hill a little bit because on the first time I was struggling to get up this hill. But then again, I had a bike that's about 8-9 pounds heavier, and I had no training. I didn't do any training beforehand because it was coming right from winter. And here I almost crashed because this is loose gravel right there. This whole section is fun, but there's going to be a turn coming up as we go around this tree. And that turn that's coming up, everybody is like, you got to go like 0 miles an hour. I seen one person crash on my second lap when I was coming around. It might show it on the GoPro. But yeah, you gotta go real slow. There's no, I don't know, unless like there's a way to lean. But I'm literally slipping and sliding. It's like ice rocks. I'm like, but I felt good, kind of. And through here, I felt like I'm going way faster than I was before. I feel like I'm going way faster. I'm just like, I was like, okay, my legs are doing pretty good. At least that's what I felt. I knew I was already getting tired. But ironically, and I'll mention this probably later, on the second lap, I was like, I feel stronger. So, and I did a little bit of warm up. Oh, I just want to let you know, this view right here, I should probably put this as the thumbnail, because this is an awesome view right here, like with the sun in the background and just like that, like just dust everywhere, and almost makes me feel like, yeah, I'm part of the pack, boy. But anyways, I think on the second lap, I remember I was riding with the big boys, at least for this moment. Obviously, they smoked me as soon as they go up the hill. But I was, like I said, I was actually feeling pretty strong. It's just those uphills. The uphills are gonna be coming up pretty soon. And I was breathing. You can hear me breathe. Oh, here's a little sandy part right here too. This was sketchy. With my tires at least. I think also too, I'm like 230 pounds. So imagine, you're going up against these guys who are like 150, 60, 70. I got 50 pounds on them. Probably, I'm digging in more in the sand, and they're just floating across. I don't know, but that sand was really sketchy to me. You make one, that's why I was like, on that, it's like you have to like keep it straight. You can't be like trying to be a little squirmy, or else you're gonna have a problem. And I was not gonna have a problem. I wanted to race, have fun. Over here, I'm dying. I think I'm dying about this point, dreading the uphills, because I'm trying to conserve some energy, because I know that this coming up, like right around this corner,
This is wild.
there's gonna be some hell to pay with a lot of these uphills, because it's pretty mean, and there's only like probably 2 relief downhills like in the middle of all this suffering. I call it suffering, yeah, that's a good word. But it feels good. I was like, actually, my first lap, I can't remember where it was in my head. I was thinking, damn, man, why are you doing this, man? You're gonna do this for the next 8 weeks? Are you sure you want to do this for the next 8 weeks? And I don't know, is that normal? Because that's what I was feeling. I was feeling pain. I was like, man, like the why. My why was being questioned at this moment. You know how they say, like, in those motivational videos, I always say, like, you gotta have your why. You have to have your why for why you're even doing this. Like, why do you put yourself through this? What are you trying to prove? What goal are you trying to attain? And unless you don't have a really strong why, you're gonna want to give up easily. And whatever that why is, oh yeah, here we go. Right after this this bend, right where these guys are right up ahead, that's where the hills kind of start. So yeah, if you don't have a strong why, you are not going to lift a finger. So that's just the reality of it. There's has to be some sort of motivation. So whatever your endeavors are, guys, try to find that why, or else you're not going to want to. Yeah, this thing here, I don't know if you can tell. Oh, that one's not that steep. I can't remember. There's 1 or 2 or 3 of these little turns that are like, right when you turn, it's like a sharp uphill. Oh, in my first video, so those little tiny humps, my first video, man, I was like crawling. It was so funny. It was like a joke. I was like, couldn't even get over one of those little things. I think I almost fall. One of these, right there. I think I almost slipped. Oh no, look at me. I'm standing up, boy. I'm standing up. I got power. I was like, okay, that's enough. That's enough of that. That is enough of that. Yeah, and so here comes another. Look at these people just flying by me. I'm like gassed at this point, guys. I am like, goodbye. Check me out. Look at these little kids, man. These kids started behind us, like, probably 2 or 3, 4 minutes. So they caught up 2 or 3, 4 minutes. Maybe not 2 or 3, 4. A couple minutes. But geez. But I feel like I'm doing pretty good. It's just right when I turn this thing, I think this is another one. It's another beastly climb. Okay, that's not that bad. There's 2 or 3 of these little beastly climbs right after a sharp turn like that that really get your soul, man. And I'm just like, but I guess I've been doing pretty good. I was practicing for the gearing and everything. Oh yeah, downhill. Here we go. This is what I love. But at the downhill, there's no berm. It's just like soft, powdery turn, and I'm over here like trying not to. I'm trying to take it as wide as I can, because maybe I guess I could have gone on the outside and then stayed on the outside, but you know what I mean. Because I know I was already feeling it, going, whoa, I got a lot too much more movement than I want. I'm like, I'm trying to keep in control. Look at these kids, man. These kids are flying. Look at that guy. I mean, like, he literally just flew. Oh, here goes another punchy climb. Listen to that. That's grinding. I had to get out of the saddle for that one. Shoot. Look at these kids, man. These are like 12-year-old kids flying by. Yeah, but I guess they weigh, 100 pounds. They got that going for them. But yeah, I mean, this is great, man. Look at, oh, he's like, move over, Rover. Look at these climbs, man. These climbs are brutal. I don't know if you can tell how steep. Go rewind it, and right before I just turned that thing, you can see the landscape and how steep this hill is. It is the Punisher Hill, man. This should be called Over the Punisher Hill instead of just or Hump. Anyways, you can see I am just like, I'm frosted. That's it. I'm frozen. My legs. Okay, they're not lead weight yet, but they're, I'm trying to practice on my breathing, guys. I've been watching some GCN. You know what I mean? Some Global Cycling Network. I should be watching the Global Mountain Biking Network, whatever they're called, on how to breathe. Because ever since I've been trying to like practice on my, there goes another one flying by, 20 miles faster than me. Ever since I've been practicing on my breathing, I kind of feel a little bit, better, stronger. I feel like I can recover more. So that's good news for me. So yeah, here comes, oh yeah, this thing here, this is hilarious. I'm like almost gonna crash because I'm like hanging on. I'm like got zero oxygenated muscles at this point. I'm like a clothes hanger, just like one of those, like when you go to the car dealerships or whatever, or like the new house flags where they're just waving in the wind. That's how I feel right now. I'm just like, whoa, where am I going? Look at that. I almost munched it right there too. But oh, here comes some downhill. This is my life right here. These downhills like give me some relief, and I'm like, oh, don't go there. And I'm like, oh, good. So yeah, this is great, man. I felt good. I mean, when I say I felt good, meaning I didn't feel like I was gonna absolutely die. At least I had some, like maybe 5% left in me of control. But I'm just remembering how it was in January. How I was suffering out there. When I say suffering, I mean I had 0.01% left. They did change this part of the track. They had it to where you go down this ravine and go up this sharp hill, but too many people were just getting bottlenecked hard, and everyone had to jump off their bike. So this whole section right here is all brand new. So they did do some clearing out, and it's pretty fun. I was kind of excited. Oh, there you go.
Sorry.
Almost munching it again. Almost munching it, but yeah, this part's was the same from last year's. They just, if you go back and watch the first one, there's like this really like down and up like in 1 second kind of thing. Oh yeah, here's another uphill climb. Yeah, this is on my first race. I had to rest right here. This is exactly where I rested for like 5 minutes. But so I was proud of myself. I was like, I'm going. I was like, I'm not gonna freaking let my legs say who's boss. Oh man, no, but as you can hear, I'm breathing for life right now. I'm like struggling. Imagine I'm just every gasp of air. That's why I'm not talking in the GoPro that much, because I'm like, nope. The more I say, look at these guys, man. These elites. Oh no, that was a kid. Those are kids. Those kids, man. Anyways, I'm like, I need all the oxygen that I can take, man. And every breath that I say something just makes more pain in my legs. So yeah, I'm loving this, man. This is great. Look at this view. Come on, guys. Come on, get out there and ride. It's so awesome. Go out there and race just for fun. I mean, if an old fat Asian guy can go out there and have some fun, anyone can do it. So I'm gonna try to motivate my cycling friends and buddies to join me at least one of the races. This guy in front of me, he's like, I'm done, man. That's how I felt last time. So I'm just trying to find me a clear spot because these elites are just flying by. I'm like, I got to go. I got to go. I'm trying to make me some time, boy. Shoot. So anyways, so luckily this part isn't that bad. Man, my throat. I just ate some pizza right now, and now I'm just like coughing it all up or something. Anyways, yeah, this climb right here, this is pretty brutal too, because you're already like, it's like you're already beat down. And so there's 2 more little climbs right here before a downhill. And I'm like, man. And all this right here, this is kind of like soft, and it's like super bouncy. So I don't know why it was bouncy. Maybe it's just me. But I got some ISO speed on my bike, and I got some, a little 100 millimeter, 110 millimeter travel. But it was really bouncy. I was like, dang. I was just not feeling the rhythm on that. I remember that. It's this little part up here. And I think this is the last right turn, punchy little climb. We're going to cross the road right now. And watch this guy. Listen to what he says.
Pass that old guy. Go get it.
You hear what that guy said? He says, pass that old man. I know you ain't talking to me, boy. Shit. Do I look like I'm old? Okay, I'm old, man. All right. Compared to that kid. That kid's gone. He's like, Burr. But yeah, this is hilarious, man. That guy called me old. Shoot. Let's talk about old. Let's talk about old when I get my 3rd place. Anyways. Oh, no, there is another little climb right here. Oh, no, is it a climb? No, it's not a climb. Maybe it is. Oh, that's right. This is the fork in the road. So the elites, the sports go on the right, and then everyone else goes on the left. So, yeah, so basically now we're at the top of the hill. Now it's pretty much all downhill from here to the finish line. There's a couple more. And look at this. I'm not even on the course. I'm on the transition where the elites come down from that road right there. That could have caused me an accident. But yeah, it's all downhill from here, so that's cool. That was pretty fun. Yeah, hitting the bottom of this thing, though, I was like, man, I ain't gonna, like, spin out, am I? It gets kind of boom! It gets kind of sketchy. But it's all fun. This is one of my favorite parts right here, coming down this hill. Look at that kid. See, he almost hits it, too. I was like, why is that so sharp? Anyways, y'all, look at that view, man. You got the sun coming down. We're just flying down this hill. This is great. Let's see if there's going to be some elites who are going to pass me right now. Or all of us. They're like, on your left, boy. Move out the way. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody's nice. But yeah, look at me. I mean, I'm flying pretty good. I'm not getting gapped yet by that kid in the red. So it's kind of going uphill, downhill. I think the next couple turns in, it's all downhill. So yeah, it's I was feeling pretty good. Look at that. I mean, we're not going terribly fast, but at least I'm, keeping up. Let's just, like I said, let's see how long I can. Because there's a couple of turns on here. I think I almost munch it on this, not this one, but there was like big, huge, like river rocks or something. I'm like, what the heck are these things doing out here, man? I'm like, oh yeah, I think over here I almost munch it right here. Like, whoa, Mr. C. All right, so yeah, and then right here in this next left turn right here, coming up. Now look at I was letting him pass. Yeah. So look at these guys, man. How do you even go that fast? Oh yeah, here's where I almost freaking crashed. Like I don't know if you can tell, but my handlebars. Well, see, I put my foot down, so you can't tell. But I don't know if you saw. There's like big, huge friggin'. I call them river rocks. The ones that are real smooth and like big ones that are like you can fit in your palm of your hands. I'm like, dang. I'm grinding up this thing. Here my gears are grinding. Oh man, look at there's another kid, man. He's just flying. There's another elite. Dang, these guys are flying. But yeah, that's fun, man. This is here goes this fun downhill right here. Is this the fun downhill? Yeah, this is downhill. I did notice on this time I should have went on the left side because it's a lot smoother. And it was right here. It's like bam, 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 bam. Oof. And I was like I'm like bouncing everywhere. And then right here, look at this is all powder. Everything of this is powder. I don't know if you can tell in the video, it's literally powder. I'm like, how the heck do I get out of this thing, man? Because I'm getting buried in this thing. So, yeah, this little climber here, this is like an acre. It aches. I'm just like, look at this. I'm barely getting up it. And then there's another climb right here. That's like basically the last climb of this section. Guys, at this point, I'm like, I'm not going to give up. Of course, I'm not going to give up. But I'm just like, oh, I crossed the road right in front of that guy. My bad. I'm not going to give up. But I'm thinking about it. I'm like, that why those last two little climbs right here before I got in this flat, man, it pushed some buttons. I'm like, whoa, what the heck was that? I mean, like, at the same time, I'm surprised. Like, where's this energy coming from? You know? And so, oh yeah, this whole, you know what I realized? Look at, I'm on the right side, right? And I'm just like going through all these bumps because I'm trying to be nice and let the fast guys go. But I'm taking the rougher road by doing that. And I realized that. I didn't realize that really till the second lap, but now that I'm watching this video back, and I'm like, yeah, there was many times where I'm like taking the road. Oh, look at this guy. See? I can't steer. I don't know if it's because I got no energy, but I can't steer. Whether I'm going slow or whether I'm going fast, I can't steer. I need to go to a mountain bike course. That's what I need to do. I need to go and get me some formal training because I need to go out hands-on, see what I'm doing wrong, see where I can improve, get a head start. Because one, I can go faster. Two, I don't want to crash. Yeah, I can do it on YouTube, but I just might do that, guys. What do you guys think? What do people on YouTube say? Leave a comment and leave a thumbs up if you want me to take a mountain bike course. I got nothing to give away, guys. It's just me on my channel. Anyways, look at those guys. These guys are flying. I'm over here. You can hear me. I can barely breathe. I'm like, it's like I can't catch a break. It's like everything, I'm like just barely surviving. But right after this little curve on the left, that's going to be the first lap. So I made it through the first lap. I'm actually going pretty fast through this grass. When I say pretty fast, meaning I'm not going slow. So I guess it's not pretty fast. So I guess I'm just not going slow. So right after this they have a lot of these little punchy climbs that are like right when you make a turn, it's like climb. But this one wasn't so bad, but there's the finish line right there. So I got one more lap to go. All right, so lap number 1 done. Now I need a drink. So I'm going really slow here, guys, because I'm gonna take me a drink because I am just dying. And I need some of the electrolytes to help me out. And I think that's what might have helped because I don't know, when I look back at this footage, I'm like, a lot of it I'm going pretty fast. I'm surprising myself. I'm not saying I'm going fast compared to them. I'm saying compared to me, I'm going pretty fast. I was actually surprised. I'm talking about more like the technical stuff. Yeah, the downhills, I'm always going to go fast. But I felt good. I felt like, okay, all right. I think I might got a little more juice than I thought. So, but look at that view, guys. I know the sun's kind of blown out, but it really was a great view. This was like the most perfect time to ride. I don't know if we're going to keep the 6 o'clock time to ride every time. Well, the general race starts at 6, but we probably start about 6:30, I think. But because during later in the summer, that sun's going to be higher up in the air. But yeah, because that racing at this time, it had a really nice mood to it. All right, so playtime's over. I got another climb. And let's see how I do. I think I'm doing pretty. Oh, remember last time I was standing up? The first lap. Now I'm like, nope. I'm gonna sit down, put the granny gear on, cause your boy Mr. V, he is barely hanging on. All that talk about I feel good. Look at me. I'm going slow. I'm bobbing left and right. I'm just like, look at my legs. My legs are spinning, but my mileage is really slow. So look at everybody's passing me. Look at this. I can see the shadow. Look at that kid. See another one. Anyways, yeah, that's to be expected. And there goes the elites or the sports class, whatever it's called, sportsmen. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, this is, yeah. So I was thinking in my head, if I drop some pounds, if I drop some weight, I'm just gonna make it easier on myself. So that's what I need to try to focus on, guys. I need to focus on how am I gonna drop some weight but not drop muscle. And I'm dying. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's hanging on. Look how slow I'm going. I'm conserving energy because I know there's going to be a downhill. I'm going to try to catch up to these guys. I'm not going to catch up to these guys, but at least, I'm going to go fast. And I'm going to feel good about going fast. Man, look at that. That guy's just like, he's flying. That's how slow I'm going. Actually, they're not even flying. I'm just going slow. And I think right here I changed my gear because I'm like, why am I spinning my legs when I can throw it up another gear or so and not put out that much power and just get that much faster? So I think, when you're contemplating how much energy you got, sometimes spinning that extra gear when you're spinning and you're not going nowhere, they're like, no. I ain't trying to spin and not win. I need to throw it up a gear so I can get up there. So I did that earlier. So look at, we're still climbing. We're still climbing. You can see the grass below, but in about 10 seconds, we'll finally go down on that second descent of the second lap, I should say. First descent of the second lap. So yeah, that was pretty good. Feeling, yeah, I'm still, guys, I'm barely hanging on to my freaking handlebars. I'm just like, oh, relief. Look at me, I'm sitting down, just like, not even pedaling. I'm like, let me just rest my legs. I'm just, I'm kind of getting crouched down a little bit. I'm expecting that soft spot at this bottom landing coming up, where we turn right a little bit, because it's like mixed between gravel and sand and dirt and like fine. Look at that. So you can't tell, but like the feeling is like you're like drifting. You're like, whoa. I ain't trying to drift, because if I drift, I ain't got that control, like I was saying earlier. So caught up to this kid again. See, because when you're heavier, kid, I can go faster. See, so if this was a downhill race, who would be in first. I got yeah. Anyways, so yeah, this sketchy turn. I took it a little slower because I knew last time I almost crashed. And but this chick in front of me, she's like, nope, let's go. She took that turn. Well, I guess because the kid was there. But this part's pretty good. It's kind of relaxing. You're like just drifting everywhere. You barely turn the handlebars and you're like drifting. Oh, let me see if you see that guy crash. Oh, boom! There it is on the left. You see him? Go rewind that. He crashed. You know what I mean? It looked like he was leaning too much. He was trying to, probably on a normal turn he can take the lean, but on this loose gravel, like whatever the heck this ain't like gravel as in like gravel riding, like gravel bikes. No. This is like what they make driveways and stuff out of. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm in the pack. Oh, sorry about this footage, guys. I just realized, after the fact, I was like, why does my footage look so horrible? It literally looks horrible. I didn't have it on the right setting. It's user error. It's not GoPro error. The footage normally looks 10 times better. I forgot to tell you that in the beginning, but hey, that's okay. Hopefully you don't notice it on a phone screen. This is a great view. This is a good thumbnail right here. I might make this the thumbnail. This was epic, man. If that sun wasn't blown out, like in real life, this is an epic shot, man. This right here was awesome. I was keeping up with, looks like to be the big boys. Hopefully they were getting tired. But some of them, they had to go. Some of the, obviously the more advanced classes, they go up this other section. Remember that other section where the sports and elites go on the right? And sometimes they even do that plus another lap. So they're probably way tired by now. Here's that loose sandy area. That wasn't too bad because it's on the straights. So I'm just trying to hang on right now. I think in a couple seconds you're gonna hear me tell this guy right in front of me that I'm just gonna grab his wheel for a little bit, catch some oxygen. So, but yeah, I mean, I just got gapped by those elites that I was saying. But it's all good. Yeah, I think right about now he's probably like, what are you on my wheel for, boy? I'm like, come on, man. Help a brother out. Help a fellow brother out. Watch, he's gonna start looking over his shoulder.
I'm just riding your wheel for a little bit.
And he's even asking me,
Trying to gain some
I don't know if you
oxygen.
can hear, he's asking me, what miles are we on? And so I look down, we're about, I think 5.5. Let me see here. You'll hear the audio right now. I think you'll hear the audio.
We're let me see.
Oh yeah, here, I check it right here.
5.4.
Oh yeah,
I started my
5.42.
Strava a little late,
So
so probably closer to
5.42, we
6.
got about 2 more miles. So 2 more miles, because it's about, well, it's about 8
of
miles.
suffering.
So 8 minus 5.42 is, whatever, 2.5.
All right, let's go.
I'm like, let's go. Let's go, boy. See, I got some draft and got some energy back, oxygenated my muscles. That's how I envision when I'm breathing. And I'm like, well, how come I got more energy now? Because I got oxygen there. I don't know. I watched some YouTube videos on how to breathe better, like I told you, right? So now I'm like, let's fly. But I was like, wait a second, Mr. V, don't get too excited, because right after this next turn right here, you got that whole other set of hills. But I think I was doing a lot better, like I was telling you. My second lap, which is right now, I'm like, I'm feeling a lot better. I mean, you can see I'm flying. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm flying. You can see the ground. I'm not like lagging. I'm not flying. I mean, I'm flying for me, for my capabilities. There we go. To see all that sand and this punchy climb. Let's see how good I get it. Look at this. I'm standing up, boy. I'm standing up. You see that? Shoot. I go around this kid, but later on he passes me. Up that little punchy climb, I was out of the saddle. You know what that means? I had power. Shoot. And this time I go around this berm, because the first time I did. Let me see. Do I get out of the saddle right here? Nope. I don't get out of the saddle, but I'm going pretty fast. Let's see. Do I catch up to this next rider right here? Well, she ain't gapping me yet, so that's pretty good. I'm happy about that. Oh yeah. Dang, your boy Mr. V. Shoot. He got the second wind. Let's see. Do I get out of the saddle?
I don't care.
No, I can't tell. No, I don't think so. I didn't get out of the saddle. When I say get out of the saddle, that means it's go time, folks. It's go time. But nope. I'm resting. I'm over here on the right like a little baby, sucking my thumb, going, okay, hold on. I'm just Mr. V. That's all I can do. Oh, right there. I almost crashed. You see that?
Almost died.
I'm telling you, between me not knowing how to steer, I will admit that. This course gets kind of sketchy. There's that kid again. He passed me. Yup. See? I'm telling you, these uphills, they get me. They're like the bane of my existence, these uphills. Oh, these downhills. Let's go. Let's go, folks. This is great. Yeah, the problem, I mean, I wish, let me see, do I take the turn? Oh, okay, I take it. Yeah, I take it in the inside. I'm going to try next time to take it on the outside and then go towards the inside. That way I have more room. I don't know why I took it on the inside, whatever. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Guys, you know that. I just want to ride bikes. All right, here we go. Up this another sharp, punchy, no, it's not a sharp, punchy one. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. Look how steep that is. Remember I was telling you earlier? Like, there's some punchy climbs, boy. Let's go, kid. Let's go. Dang, I caught up to the kid again. I am so proud. I caught up to the kid. Yeah, look at that. Look at that view. That sunset view. The lake in the background. Look how steep this climb is. Look at the lake and then look at the hill. Woo, this guy's flying up as if he were on flat ground. How the heck, man? That'd be nice to do that one day. Because, it's a just like anything in life. When you're good at something and it's a little bit easier, you can enjoy, what you used to struggle at. So that's, I got a little taste of it this time. So inch by inch, mile by mile. Let's see. How do I do on this thing? Oh, okay. It wasn't too bad. I think I'm struggling right here. Inch by inch, mile by mile is slow and steady, and that's how I'm going to get there. I just want to make it to where, I guess, you know what? I guess even when you are at a higher level, you're going to push yourself even that much harder. So it's still going to be a sufferfest. You know, I don't see these erasers. I don't see these pro racers like going, oh, that was easy. Yeah, the Paris-Roubaix, that was easy. Yeah, because I'm so elite, that was easy. No, I think they suffer in their
Just me
own
clear my throat.
category. So yeah, I guess I'm just always gonna suffer doing this thing. Damn, I thought I was gonna have an easier time. But anyways, so yeah, here comes another downhill right here. Shoot, loving it. I think I'm feeling good at this point, guys. I think I'm like, all right, these little breaks, these little downhill breaks, and these straight level areas, sections, man, they're like giving me a break. Cause look at, I'm flying. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm flying.
He's tired.
I remember I was flying, and even up this hill, this little hill right here. This is the hill I rested on my first race, on my first lap. I had to rest right up here. Right here is where I rested. And then look at. I'm gonna go with this little. I'm gonna call it single track, whatever. I'm flying through here. Watch. You're gonna see your boy like going, like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm mowing the lawn. I call it mowing the lawn when I'm going through there. Yeah, mowing the lawn. But I'm just plowing through this. I'm just like, I am same place. I almost ate it again twice. I need a lesson, guys. I need to get some mountain bike lessons. Shoot. Look at this. I'm catching up to the next guy. I'm catching up. Let's see how I do this time. Oh, geez, another uphill. Oh, I spoke too soon. Yup, folks, I spoke too soon. Look at me. I'm bobbing and weaving. I am breathing to save my life. This is like, call the EMT. Get the defibrillator out. Because this guy over here, he's about to lose his breath. Oh, yeah, here's what I was saying earlier. Like, I'm over here taking to let the people pass because I can see them and hear them. Oh, check this out. This guy hits me right here. It was all good. It's all good sportsmanship. One more. Bam! Hits me. It's okay. Look how wide his handlebars are, though. That's why. And, anyways, yeah, so it was all good. But what I was saying was I take the right side, out of the path so I can get out of the way for the other guys. But now I'm hitting all this, real uneven road, and it's just making my ride harder. So there's that kid again, way back there. He caught up. He passed me. So I'm gonna try and not do that so much unless I really need to. I mean, I know I need to. I don't know what the rules are. Maybe I should read the rules. Maybe I'm supposed to do that. But maybe I need to stay on it longer. But then again, I ain't gonna hold up traffic. I'm not gonna be that guy. So I get it. I guess it is what it is. There they go, the elites flying by. Man, that is hilarious. Like, that just kind of goes to show like possibilities of. Oh, that's just like a little kid who just passed me. What the heck, man? I swear, I think it's so hilarious when they do that. I mean, I'm literally struggling for life over here. Struggling. I mean, I'm trying to push my legs. Oh, great. Here we go. Another uphill. I think, yeah, we got two more uphills. This one, and then we're going to make another right. Two more. Look at this, man. How are they just flying up this hill? See, right here, I'm going on this like cobblestone type of route because I'm trying to stay out of the way. I'm like, no, dude, I can't be doing this. I need to stay in the center. And then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay in the center. And then when I hear someone say, hey, I'm on your left, on your right, whatever, then I'll move. But for me to sit here, see that lady right there, she just passed me. She's wearing a sweater. She's out here in an Old Navy, like, hoodie. And she just passed me. So that means there's something wrong, folks. I'm on the wrong track. I need to be on that left side. And I think I realized that right here. Boom. See, I realized that. I remember thinking, like, dude, see, look how faster I'm going. Well, I'm getting on slack now. But you know what I'm saying? So that's that was a big no-no for me. I could have gone a little faster this time. But you know what? 7 more races. I'm going to try to improve every time. So let's see what happens. So here's another like one of the last punchiest climbs before there's the downhill section, and I felt pretty good on this downhill section. Coming up this downhill section, basically the last downhill of the race. Look at me. I'm still taking the outside. I'm still taking the beat up part of the course, and everyone's flying by me. So that'll be a lesson. Well, like I said earlier, I guess it is what it is. So, anyways, man, but that view. Going back to that view. Look at that. Wouldn't you guys love to be racing in something like this? Oh, finally, I realized, oh, here's the course. I need to stay on these side of the cones. On this side of the cones. So yeah, I finally figured that out. The reason I didn't figure it out the first time is because I didn't have enough. Look at that kid, man. She is flying.
It's crazy.
She's like, I'm here. I'm in it to win it. There ain't no time for rest. Bam! That thing right there. That's a hard hit. You know what I mean? So I think I'm trying to rest right now. Yeah, I think I'm trying to rest because I know, even going down hills, guys, like, even going down hills like this, when there's a lot of, like, turns and there's all this stuff, there's still a lot of muscle activation. There's still, like, a lot of, like, fitness and things like that to worry about. It's not like it's straight downhill, because when you're, and we're going uphill right now, but even that, look at this meat. Look at your boys flying. He is on her tail. I'm like, that's it. This is the last like major leg of this race. I'm not gonna let this rider pass me up or gap me. Shoot. But really, I was tired as heck because I think, look at this guy. He's flying by. I think she says, right there. She says, "Go ahead and pass me." But honestly, guys, look at she's flying. She's flying. I'm barely hanging on. Like, what's keeping me on that tail is sure pride. I'm like, that's it, man. I'm not gonna let any more people pass me unless it's like an elite or something like that. Because I'm like, I got two matches left, maybe one match left to burn, and I'm like, I'm gonna use it for this downhill. Then I'm gonna use it for the last two climbs. There's two like little punchy climbs that are coming up towards the bottom. Remember, if you remember me saying it was a lot of sand down there, like right in that whole section, which is coming up in about 30 seconds. It's look at this guy. He's like, woof, 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 woof. Same with this guy. These guys are crazy, man. I'm barely making up that hill. But like I said, the downhill part. Oh, yeah, this downhill part's fun for me. So let's see. Do I catch up to that rider? Let me see here. I catch up to her right now. See, she's going slow, but Mr. V, he's like, nope, let's go. That's why I caught up to her, and I'm like, me and her are racing, and I was like, come on, don't let an old man beat you. And I take the wide turn because I'm trying to get out of all that sand. And dang, that guy in the red, he just flew up there. So anyways, these are the last two little climbs before it gets back on the flat section. And man, I am spent at this time, guys. I am hanging right here at this turn. I remember this turn going, please let this be. And yes, it was. That's why I'm like so beyond tired. That girl in front of me, she's long gone. Because your boy V, he is resting right now. He's like, it is rest time, because all those, just those two little climbs and that downhill got me. It got me. I'm like, is there anything left in the tank? I thought there was, but at least I'm going a lot faster. I'm pushing myself to my limit, and that's all that matters, folks. If you push yourself to your limit, whatever that is, that saying, stay in your own lane. I'm staying in my lane. I am trying to compare myself to anybody, even though, I see everybody fly past me, but they got their journey, they got their story, and I got mine, and that's all that matters. So, and the most important thing is I'm having fun. I'm trying to be safe out there and not crash and die and hurt myself again, even though I didn't hurt myself doing this easy stuff. I was jumping, flying at 30 miles an hour. Anyways, this part's really sketchy. Yeah, this part's super sandy. I was like, Look at that. I'm like slipping. I had to go super slow because I'm like, is that normal that I got to go that slow in that little thing? That's like a little baby section. I'm like, I want to be flying through there. But as you can tell, I am bobbing and weaving. You know, that's usually when you're bobbing and weaving, it's because you're not stable. You can't control the bike, and I know that's what's happening. And it's you can't control the bike is because you're tired. You can't lean the right way. You can't pull the bike the right way. You can't, you know. Anyways, so, but this is the final stretch. Listen to what this guy says. You hear what he said? He said, burn all your matches or whatever he said. He says, he said, empty the tank. Empty the tank, empty the tank. And when I heard that, I'm like, all right, let me empty my tank too, because this is the final turn. This right here, after this turn, is the finish line. I'm like, let me empty this tank. Let's see what I can do. Come on, V, right there. You're almost there. Finish line, it's right there. Go, go, go. Heck yeah, man, that's all I got. Boom. Heck yeah, finished it. Oh man, guys, this was insane. I got to do 7 more weeks of this. It is going to be gnarly. Had lots of fun, though. All of my Jack's friends and all my other friends, you guys got to come out here and do this. You'll love it. See ya.